Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our regularly scheduled commission meeting, October 22nd. The time is now 6:02. Madam Clerk, roll call.
Commissioner Bass, Commissioner Urban,
Here.
Vice Mayor Kelly,
Present.
Commissioner Santiago,
Here.
Mayor Taylor.
Here. As we stand for our invocation led by Dr. Bass and our Pledge of Allegiance led by our Chief of Police.
Almighty and everlasting Father God, as we come before you, Father God. Almighty and everlasting God, as we come before you today, we just want to say thank you. We say thank you, Lord God, for the air that we breathe. We thank you, oh God, for the blood that runs through our veins. We thank you for our city. Father God, we thank you for giving us the vision to move forward. Father God, we ask you that you will bless each and every one of us. Always, oh God, be there for us. Help us, oh God, to grow in love and in wisdom, knowledge, revelation, and understanding every day. In Jesus' name, amen.
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 To the
To the flag of the United States of America,
And to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
No. Yeah, before you take your seats, we're gonna have a special presentation. But Commissioner Dr. Shirley Bass.
Well, yeah, thank you very much.
We all set now. Yeah.
Love you too. So on behalf of Mayor and Commission, every employee of I was gonna say Miami-Dade County Public Schools, of the great city of Opa-locka and all of its residents, one of our very own has reached a milestone in her life and celebrated a birthday on over the weekend. So we would like to call our city manager to receive some love from all 17,000 residents, almost 200 employees, as well as mayor and commission.
Thank you.
I give me the cake.
Celebrate you with answers from me.
Thank you so much. That's why she ain't got that phone up. So again, happy birthday, Madam City Manager. That's that Libra love.
Our mayor also celebrated a birthday.
We did.
He did.
Mr. Mayor, that was girl power. Thank you.
Clearly. Clearly. Can we get back to the matter at hand, the agenda? As we get ready to go into our consent agenda, any pulls, deferrals, or deletions at this time?
Mr. Mayor,
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Madam Clerk, and then we turn it over to Vice Mayor.
I'll let Vice Mayor Kelly do it.
Okay.
I want to, Mr. Mayor, I want to defer number 8,
Okay.
and I want
You have a
to,
date for it, or you're just deferring?
pardon me?
You just deferring it?
Yeah, I'm deferring number 8, 13-8, until the next meeting.
Okay.
And also I'm deferring 16A1.
Okay.
And I also want to pull 6 and 7 for clarification. But I'm deferring those. No. Thank you.
Mr. Mayor,
Madam Clerk?
16A1, is that being deferred to a date certain? 16A1,
Yes.
to the next
To
commission
the
meeting?
next
Okay,
meeting.
thank you.
All right. So I have item number 6 pulled, 7 pulled, and number 8 deferred, 8 and 16A1 deferred to the next regularly scheduled commission meeting. Can I get a motion to accept the consent agenda?
Move it.
Moved by 6 and 7. Commissioner Bass,
Second.
second by Commissioner Irvin. Madam Clerk, roll call on the consent agenda?
Commissioner Irvin,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Kelly,
Yes.
Commissioner Santiago.
Yes.
Commissioner Bass.
Yes.
Mayor Taylor.
Yes.
Motion passes 5-0.
All right, can I get a motion to approve tonight's agenda?
Move it.
Moved by Commissioner Irvin, seconded by Commissioner Dr. Bass. Madam Clerk?
Vice Mayor Kelly,
Yes.
Commissioner Santiago.
Yes.
Commissioner Bass.
Yes.
Commissioner Irvin.
Yes.
Mayor Taylor.
Yes.
Motion passes 5-0.
And do we have any, I don't see any District 1, District 2, or state reports at this time? I don't see any, so that's a no. Public presentations, we've done already. So we're going into our citizens forum. Madam Clerk, can you please state for the record how to participate in citizens forum?
City of Opa-locka Commission meetings are held in person at the Opa-locka Government Center, City Government Commission Chambers, 780 Fisherman Street, 3rd floor, Opa-locka, Florida. Members of the public wishing to address the commission may do so in person or virtually. Those persons wishing to participate virtually should register prior to the scheduled meeting time on the city's website at www.opalockafl.gov. When speaking before the commission, please make sure to give your full name and address for the record. There is a 3-minute time limit for public comments. Please adhere to the decorum policy, which is a part of the commission meeting agenda. City commission meetings are aired through live stream at www.youtube.com/user/City of Opa-locka.
Mr. Mayor,
Yes, ma'am?
at this time, we do not have any virtual public comments, but we did skip approval of minutes.
Sorry, we'll go back to it
Okay.
after this. All right, so public citizens forum is open for those of you in the chamber. 1 second, Commissioner. Can we, Madam Manager IT, to move the podium back, please? And the microphone, I do not know where it is, unless it's there. All right, Commissioner Dominguez, you got the floor.
Good evening, Mayor, Commissioners. Audrey Dominguez, 1147 Jen Avenue. I wasn't gonna be here today. However, I got so much great news that when I went to my street in Jen and Ahmad Street, I saw a 4-way stop sign.
Yes.
I saw a 4-way stop sign and I was like, my smile was from here to there. I was not gonna come because I just came from visiting my grandbabies in Boston and I was tired. My luggage is still in the living room. I said, I have to come. And took pictures, already sent it to my daughters. They're like, wow, Ma, that's great, great news. So I'm really happy. I don't know who did it, how it happened, but I'm pretty sure that Miami-Dade County must have heard our voices and said, I don't want to hear Commissioner Dominguez coming up here talking about Jan and Ahmad anymore. So whoever did it, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm very happy. Regarding Opa-locka, I'm sorry I wasn't here. I did see it online. However, I was out of town with my babies. In regards to resolution number 6, Hope Fund, I think this is a great idea. We have a lot of residents that are going through financial hardship, have had to move, have had always, and I'm gonna say it on the record, they always call 2 people, Commissioner Irvin and Chris Roberts. Okay, whenever there's a resident that's in need. Oh, and also Ms. Banks, Christina Banks, I have to say, they always call her too. Because whenever they can't afford their rent, they always reach out to the commissioner and Ms. Roberts, and they always seem to find a way to get these residents to at least get to a month, 2 months, 3 months, whatever the case may be. So I think that this Hope Fund, great idea. Thank you, Mayor. The other one is number 7, for establishing An owner occupied minor home repair program, great idea. I love it. We have a lot of residents that their roof is falling apart. I know that there's a resident right across the street from Commissioner Santiago. She has a blue tarp, and I don't know how old she is, but she's in her 80s. And that house needs to be repaired or touched up. So please make it happen. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. Citizens Forum is still open? Citizens Forum is closed. All right, going backwards, I'm sorry, you all, to the approval of minutes. Can I get a motion to approve the Sunshine Meeting minutes?
Move it.
30th, 2025. It was moved by Vice Mayor Kelly, seconded by Commissioner Santiago. Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Santiago,
Yes.
Commissioner Bass.
Yes.
Commissioner Irvin.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Kelly.
Yes.
Mayor Taylor.
Yes.
Motion passes 5-0.
Can I get a motion to approve the City Commission and OCRA Joint Workshop Meeting minutes for October 2nd, 2025?
Move it.
Moved
Second.
by Commissioner Irvin, second by Commissioner Bass. Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Bass.
Yes.
Commissioner Irvin.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Kelly.
Yes.
Commissioner Santiago.
Yes.
Mayor Taylor.
Yes.
Motion passes 5-0.
And last but not least, can I get a motion to approve the regular commission meeting minutes for October 8th, 2025?
Move it.
Moved by Dr. Baz,
Second.
second by Commissioner Irvin. Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Irvin.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Kelly.
Yes.
Commissioner Santiago.
Yes.
Commissioner Bass.
Yes.
Mayor Taylor.
Yes.
Motion passes 5-0.
All right. And we're going into our consent agenda, item numbers 13-6. Madam Attorney.
A resolution of the City Commission of the City of Opa-locka, Florida, creating an Opa-locka Hope Fund budget item to provide assistance for eligible seniors, veterans, and residents in need facing rent, mortgage, and utility payment challenges, establishing standards for administration, eligibility, and funding mechanisms, providing for incorporation recitals, providing for an effective date. This is sponsored by Mayor Taylor.
Can I get a motion?
Move it.
Moved by Commissioner Irvin.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Santiago. This is my item, so I'll go ahead and present it. Simply put, it's to create a fund where our residents can come and get help if they need it. Prioritizing our seniors and our veterans and our residents in need that needs it. So that's what this item is. I'll entertain any questions at this
Yes.
time. And I believe I'll yield to Vice Mayor because you pulled it.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I think all of us agree we want to help all of our residents. My question is really the structure, two things, because I know, and I don't know if it's going to continue, how it's going to work, because that's a separate body, because I know the CRA was doing some similar things on that side, but of course it was restricted to those in the CRA zone. So number one, would this legislation open it up for everyone in the city, or would it be for those out of the CRA zone? The second question I have is in terms of the structure, because we're asking the city manager to kind of create the process, and it's really the same thing for 6 and 7. Create the process and the eligibility requirements, et cetera. What I don't, and fair evaluation method. What I'd like to see is what that would look like before we actually implement it, to make sure, I'd just like to see what it looks like. I know who we're trying to help. I have no problem with that. I agree with that. Veterans, seniors, residents in need for their rent, et cetera. But I'd like to see what that structure would look like. And I know there was some support program administrative functions, and there was in the backup, it talks about a minimal cost. And I guess the concern I have with that is because I know we're hiring staff for that. So is that cost in additional to what those folks will be doing? Because they're going to be regular employees. So those are the question I'd like to get answered. Again, it's not against the legislation, but I want some clarity on those particular points. So when residents see this and know that, at some point it's going to come to fruition and we are concerned about them, how it's going to be structured and laid out. Mr. Mayor.
Yes, sir. Are there any questions, ma'am? All right, so I can answer all of them and the manager can chime in as well. So as it relates to the CRA, this is open to the whole city. The CRA is a completely separate entity from the city, so we don't govern the same or with each other. Because they do their own thing, we do our own thing. So this is for everybody in the city. This has nothing to do with the CRA at all. The structure of it, before we go live, the manager can get the commission's buy-in and have one-on-ones if the attorney is okay with that, and we can go from there. And as it relates to the structure amount of who's working, I believe that's what I interpreted what you were saying. This has nothing to do with the administration part of it. So this is just the program itself. Once we bring in on board whoever staffs it, once we onboard the new staff, they will be administering this program. Thank you.
That's correct.
Thank you.
And
Um,
through the mayor, you mentioned it lists the attorneys on board. So the way that the Sunshine Law works, she can't go back and forth between all of you and communicate the issue that you wouldn't have a vote on. But she could, if you give her the authority to structure a program, she could structure a program. So you could give her tonight things you'd like to see, for instance, as a part of that, and then she could make those things a part of her program, or she could bring it back for your consideration, but she would not be able to, individually go back and forth and, formulate without it being in the sunshine. And so I just want to clarify.
No, I got that part. I wasn't suggesting her go back and forth. So if Vice Mayor has something that he wants to see inside of the structure, I'm okay with it. I'm sure I would be okay with it. And I'm sure I would be okay with whatever anybody brings to help structure this. But I just want to get the ball.
Mr. Mayor.
okay.
Wait one
That-
second. Vice Mayor has the floor, then I got you next.
That last part you said about the staffing, because when I looked and again, I'm really referencing both of them because they're initiatives to help our community. So you're saying there would not be any administrative costs because staff would be doing all of the administration?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. And with regards to the actual structure of the program, our intent is not to reinvent the wheel. CRA is already doing it. The city also did this program in the past. So we do have an application and process already in place. However, if the commission wants to see something different, then you guys can let me know, but we already have something in place.
Well, I'm familiar, but again, the mayor just said this is totally separate. One of the challenges we had in the CRA, and again, it's not CRA meeting, so I want to get into that dialogue, but there was not really mechanism dealing with how many times per se and how many times you can come back and things of that nature. So I just want to make sure in this one.
I can speak to that. So this is a one-time payment, a one-time parachute. That's what this is. I can definitely speak to that.
Okay. And then you said the administrative side is all staffing.
It will be staffing, yes. It'll be.
Okay, well,
staff.
Okay, I'd still like to see it, even though it's not coming back. I'd just like to see it so I can be clear on what I would be saying to residents as far as criteria, because that's the other thing. A lot of times what we think is eligibility or not, sometimes it's not what the document says. So I want to get blindsided. So if you can make sure that we all receive that, it won't slow up the process, but I would want to know. All right. Okay, thank you, Mr. Mayor.
All right, Commissioner Santiago.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Let me see if I remember what I'm gonna say. If it does a resolution pass tonight, and you give it the instruction to the city administration as me, the manager, what does that have to do? I want to be clear with that. Okay, if that passes and we're giving the authority to the city manager to deal with the procedures, for information where the people that are going to come to apply. Okay, what does that thing have to be? I don't understand why we mentioned sunshine. How are we going to interfere in what with the sunshine law? What are we broken? What? Please, explain that to me, because easy, if that resolution pass, is going to be in the hand of the city manager and whatever department that they put in on there to see who is who is allowed to get that kind of money. And that's only one-time money. And one of the things that I like is that you including the whole city. That's perfect. Okay, it's not only one side or one particular, resident. Everybody. Somebody came, they're gonna apply. If they qualify for that, good. Okay, why we have to be involved in that? And what we mentioned here is that we're gonna break any sunshine law. Why?
No, the question was, because Vice Mayor brought up that he wanted to see the program, and I said I did not mind anybody, giving their opinion on it. So I asked the manager not the manager, the attorney to opine on that. So her suggestion was if we cannot go back and forth with that discussion. We can't go back and forth. So he can't tell her, and then she come to me, and then we go back to her, and then come. That's
my point. I
what-
mean, if it's
Yeah,
she's in charge in that, and I heard the manager say that it's already something in place that we
So-
have from before.
we settled with.
Okay.
Said he would just like to see the program.
Yeah.
Before it goes live.
Very easy. It's very easy. Now, here in the 1500, it is going to be giving householders by year, okay, per years. The only thing that you including is mortgage, electricity, and water bill.
Right. Your
Yeah, okay. In the mortgage situation, I like to explaining something to see if it's in that word mortgage is covered is something that I know one of the person in the website. Okay, the problem that person have is the mother died at 93 years old and she's 78 years old by herself, and she need to put a mortgage or not a mortgage. They don't want no money in the house, but they have to do something to put the house in the name of the daughter. That is the only person.
No,
that is not
no,
covered out here in that mortgage stuff.
That's a civil matter, and that has nothing to do.
Okay,
with
perfect. That's what I want to know. It's only for
Nothing.
mortgage, okay, electricity and water bill.
Right, utilities.
It's
No,
only for residential. It's not nobody can come from any business for
No,
that.
sir. This is
Oh,
residential.
okay, thank you. And now the other question is, Mr. Mayor, what kind of funding that we already have for that
What do you-
in the budget? The $75,000, 500.
We have money allocated under the
Social
Services
service.
Department. So this is just a program to help programming. I got you next. Yes, ma'am. And I
Okay.
think-
All right, not a problem. Okay, I'm ready to vote,
all right.
Mr. Mayor. No problem.
One, we almost done. Commissioner Bass, and then we go to Commissioner Irvin. Then we'll call the question.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I totally support these two items, but I will ask you to be able to co-sponsor them with you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
All right, Commissioner Irvin.
Thank you. My question, I just had a question. Hopefully this passes tonight. Once it passes, for the people that are watching, how long will it actually take us to actually have it in effect?
So that's one of the functions that I asked the manager to look into, putting the parameters in place, when it goes live and how long it'll be advertised for, and then how long we're going to do it for. So that's what she's working on. Well, she will be working on if this passes.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
All right, we can go ahead and call the question, Madam Clerk.
Vice Mayor Kelly,
Yes.
Commissioner Santiago,
Yes.
Commissioner Bass.
Yes.
Commissioner Irvin,
Yes.
Mayor Taylor.
Yes.
Motion passes 5-0.
All right, next item, 13.7.
A resolution of the City Commission of City of Opa-locka, Florida, establishing an owner-occupied minor home repair program to provide financial and technical assistance to eligible residents for repairs that improve safety, habitability, and energy efficiency, establishing administration, eligibility, and funding mechanisms, providing for incorporation of recitals, providing for an effective date. This is sponsored by Mayor Taylor.
Can I get a motion on
Move
this
it.
item?
Move it.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Irvin, second by well, both of y'all second, Commissioner Santiago. This is my item as well. Simply put, it's the same as the one before, but this one deals with homes owner, and I want to be specific, owner occupied homes that need help. So if you're living, the only way, and this is why I was very specific with this one. If you're living in the home, you are the owner of the home, then that's one of the qualifications. So it's owner occupied. Up to $10,000 in repairs, and it lets you know right there the intent, roofing, plumbing, electrical, air conditioning, driveway upgrades, and any safety related repairs to enhance the living conditions for our residents. So that's simply put, I'll yield the Vice Mayor because you pulled the item and then entertain any other questions that you may have.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Again, all of us want to see improvements for our community, but I guess I'll ask the questions to get the answers, to get clarity. Again, the same question regarding support, administration. So staff that is hired or will be hired or have already been hired will still be doing that part of it.
Yes, sir.
Because when I look at the support memo, it says these funds will be used to provide assistance to the residents and support program administration. Same thing is said in the last one. But then I'm hearing that staff is going to be doing it. So there's no additional support. Okay, so that statement is not accurate. The second thing is we're going to waive all the permit fees or other fees associated, well, under the city's control associated with the approved repair. Since this one is kind of similar but different because you're talking about repair, because everybody doesn't necessarily have the same amount of needs. It just says up to. Can you just give me an example? Because I don't want to hold it up, but I want to get a clarity how that possibly would look. Because if you're doing repairs, which it says, but not limited to, and I get the painting, minor roofing, but a lot of times when you get into plumbing, electrical, and air conditioning, at least other things. So I'm just concerned how much that could be if we're waiving, because would that cost come out of the up to 10,000, or would that just be something that we're waiving and absorbing the cost?
Mr. Mayor, if I may, through the mayor, while the permit fee issue was mentioned in the agenda cover memo, it did not make it to the resolution because it wouldn't be legally sufficient, because you would have to go through an ordinance process to do it. So that is in the agenda cover memo, but it's not in the resolution because you can't waive the permit fees like this. So you won't find it in the reso. So I just wanted to point it out. It doesn't include that.
So, yeah, I was just gonna wait for him to finish.
And I did
I was gonna bring
I did put it in the email
No, no, we
response.
was
Yes.
gonna bring another item to support it. But,
Mr. Mayor.
but go ahead.
Thank you.
Wait, one, no one. 'Cause
Okay,
Vice Mayor
let's
has the
finish
floor.
him. Yeah.
Okay, so take out the fees for the moment. So the support, again, administration is just in-house what we're doing through staff. So that's not a part of it as well. And then up to, I guess, to the sponsor, supporting projects, but not limited to. So basically any kind of home repair, if I own the home living in, could qualify for the upgrade as long as it meets the criteria of improving safety and the other criteria that you mentioned.
Yes, sir.
That's the,
Yes, sir.
okay, I definitely want to see that one. I want to see that before, and I know the commission's gonna pass because we all want to see repairs, but I can see headaches down the road. And I say that because even in the past, we've had home improvement type programs, even we've used outside contractors, and I know this calls for certain things to go out and get qualified contractors. But I'm just thinking now, once you open up the hole and now it's more to it than that, and I'm halfway through, what am I going to do? I don't have the money. Is the city going to help me? Because it limits the amount. So I just like to see it. I won't hold it up, but I like to see it when you finish it and actually it's functioning. So later on, we don't, or at least I don't have the challenge trying to explain exactly that structure. Goes without saying, all of us want to help residents. We want to be efficient. We want to help with the program. I like the fact that it's homeowner has to be there and living there, and a length of time.
It's a little bit.
And length of time after they get the improvements, because that's the other challenge. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Okay, so I do want to correct one thing, Vice Mayor. When we talk about administration, it's not just about them working the program, but it's everything. So the date of the program, all of that is administration. How we advertise the program, when the program starts, when the program ends. That's what that administration means. So it not only talks about staff, but it talks about how the program is worked, when the time frame, and that's what that means. How we advertise, how we're getting the word out. That's what that means.
Also, the support program administration, that's for advertising
That's for
and
every
getting the word out.
all inclusive.
Okay, well then, Madam Manager, when you're doing your cover memos, you need to clarify that because I think in terms of support, I don't view that as marketing and advertising. So I'm only going by what I'm reading in black and white.
But it's not just.
So the
black and
sponsor
white.
is saying that's intent. So just clarify it in your memos. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
No problem, guys. Commissioner Santiago.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Quick, this is a government program, Madam Manager. This is a program that we put in place when any help from outside.
No, it's city funded.
It's
No
city,
help
it's
from
city,
outside.
it's city's funding. Okay. One of the things that I noticed here, okay, we're gonna help people have to do $10,000.
Correct.
Yeah, I hope myself, okay, that I don't want to that I want to see, okay, that we're gonna help the people that they really need it in the city. Okay, that is not going to be something to benefit anything relating to anybody else or whatever, people that they really need it. Because I'm going to be in top of that. One of the things that I don't like here, okay, tonight is something like, this is something that we're going to give it away, okay, from the city to the resident that they really need. And I know in that group of people, we're going to have people that they are very old, okay, in age, okay, that they don't have even the capacity, okay, to hiring somebody for the $10,000 to repair the roof or repair windows or repair doors or whatever they have broken, because that's included for all the kind of repair. What I believe is that the city had to have something in place to have people, okay, they're working together with the city and that people that we're going to help, okay, contractor, you know what I'm talking about, that they not abuse, okay, for that people. That's the money that we have to help them, okay, and that's the money that we're going to use, okay, to repair whatever the house need and the low cost that we have. And also, let me tell you this, hey, how can you tell me that the city, okay, or it's me if I told you, hey, weaving that thing from that place, no, that's not work. But I think that the administration of that city, if we had that kind of program, that's a public program that's for helping people, residents that they really need to fix the houses, at least to make the city look a little better. Hey, I think, okay, that together with these people that we're gonna see if we can put in or add him here in an amendment, okay, the contractor that they're gonna get, they have to be through us.
That's
Not through us, through the city.
That's a part of the
It's a part of
legislation.
It's up, okay, good. I don't read it, but okay, if it's there, okay. And the permit, if they don't have the money to pay, I think the city may have to grant it for the permit. There's nothing illegal with that. It's a something that the city doing it for the public, not for nobody personal. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. Anyone else? All right, we can go ahead and call the question, Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Santiago,
Yes, 100%.
Commissioner Baz.
Yes.
Commissioner Irvin,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Kelly,
Yes.
Mayor Taylor,
Yes.
motion passes 5-0.
All right, moving on to item 16.2.
An ordinance of the City Commission of the City of Opa-locka, Florida, repealing Chapter 16, Article 1, Section 16-1, entitled Teen and Young Adult Advisory Board of the City of Opa-locka's Code of Ordinances, providing for adoption of representations, providing for conflict and repealer, providing for severability, providing for inclusion in the code, providing for scrivener's errors, and providing for an effective date. This is sponsored by the city manager.
All right, can I get a motion? Am I gonna get a second?
Second?
All right, Madam Manager, go ahead and,
Who made the motion, Mr. Mayor?
I'm sorry, moved by Dr. Bass, second by, Commissioner Irvin.
Thank you.
An extensive review was conducted by the city, of the city's boards to ensure that the requirements and protocols are aligned with the city commission. The Teen and Young Adult Board was met with challenges such as lack of appointees and difficulty identifying residents between the ages of 16 through 21. The recommendation is to repeal this board and merge it with the Community Relations, Recreation and Advisory Board, so that we can have young adults on that board, but also they'll have a quorum to be able to meet. So the request is to repeal that ordinance.
Got it. So this is a public hearing item. Public hearing is open. Public hearing is closed. All right, so do we have any questions for the manager at this moment? All right, Madam Clerk, go ahead.
Commissioner Irvin,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Kelly,
Yes.
Commissioner Santiago.
Yes.
Commissioner Baz.
Yes.
Mayor Taylor.
Yes.
Motion passes 5-0 first reading.
All right, moving on to the second item, 16.3.
An ordinance of the City Commission of the City of Opa-locka, Florida, amending Article 11 entitled Boards, Commissions, and Committees, Division 2, entitled Community Relations, Recreation, and Activities Board, Section 2-479 through 2-4180, to change the name of the board to Community Relations, Teen, and Young Adult Advisory Board, specifically amending Section 2-479 to include a focus on policies, projects, and events involving youth, teen, and young adult participation, providing for a requirement to make recommendations on increasing youth, teen, and young adult participation and improve communications, amending Section 2-480 to require that the two members chosen at large members shall be between the ages of 16 and 21 and be appointed by certain school personnel, providing for adoption of representations, providing for conflict and repealer, providing for inclusion in the code, providing for scrivener's errors, providing for an effective date. This is sponsored by the city manager.
All right, Madam Manager, oh, can I get a motion? Sorry. Moved by Dr.
Second.
Bass, second by Commissioner Santiago. Madam Manager?
It was determined that several of the boards possess duplicate powers and duties and/or remain difficult to obtain quorum, particularly the Community Relations Recreation Advisory Board and the Teen and Young Adult Advisory Board. To revitalize both boards, we are requesting that the boards be combined to capture the targeted audience in the older and younger residents and board members. And this item is just doing that to combine both of those boards. It will remain, Community Relations will have 5 members appointed by the each member of the city commission. The Young Advisory portion will consist of 2 young adults between the ages of 16 and 21.
All right. So this is a public hearing item. Public hearing is open. Public hearing is closed. All right, any questions to the manager? I do have one question. Go ahead, Vice Mayor.
Mr. Mayor, I know it's read, but it needs to be, according to my briefing, needs to be an amendment to add the word "and," because that it states in the change, it's changing the name of the board to Community Relations Team, which would give an indication that it's taking out the adults and just making it solely teen and young adult. And so I was told in the briefing that couldn't just do it. It had to be brought as an amendment. So I just want to add that amendment to use the word, or to add the word "and" to the title as an amendment, because that's what I was suggesting. I thought we could just do it, but I was told we had to actually amend it because the ordinance. So that was be my amendment, to just add it. I have no problem with the rest of the item.
All right, so there is an amendment on the floor, and I was actually gonna have an amendment as well. So, Madam Attorney, do we need to do 2 separate, or can we combine if the carrier is okay with it?
From what I understand, from what Vice Mayor is saying, what he's asking to do is insert the word "and." So there is a comma after relations. So it is intended to be separate, but you could do community relations and teen and young adult advisory board, or you could do teen, young adult and community relations advisory board. Either one of those would probably take care of your concern.
Vice Mayor?
In my briefing, it was said that I should just use the word "and," because if you're just reading this out in the community, you would think that the board has changed and you really just going to a teen and young adult. So that's why it was said to just add the word "and." So however you want to do it, after the comma, before the comma, because if I'm just reading this, I would think that the board as we know it in terms of community relations has now been changed to just focus on teen and young adult issues.
So
that's why I suggested that word "and."
So if we changed it around a little bit and made it teen, young adult and community relations advisory board, would that satisfy?
I don't, if that's the language that you want to use, I just want the citizens who know the community relations board of what it exists, what it entails, do not feel all of a sudden it's just become for young adults and teens. It's really inclusive of everyone. So if that language meets the criteria and the manager's satisfied with it, I'm satisfied with it.
Madam Attorney, I think you're missing his question. His question is, do we need to make a motion to change? the
Yes,
title?
you need to do an amendment
Okay,
to
good. Yeah, you can
the
change the
item.
name, right? He was just asking.
Yes, you
Okay,
need to do an amendment to state that you want it to be teen, comma, young adult and community
Okay.
relations advisory board as an amendment.
got it. Are you good with that?
You know, Madam Attorney, now when we said in the briefing, I specifically asked that, and I was told that it should say Community Relations and Teen and Young Adult Advisory Board. Now you're switching the language to go Teen, Young Adult, and Community Relations.
No, I just
I won't play on
yeah,
words.
I just gave you an option. And so I think it reads cleaner if it's what I just said, but you could also make it community relations, and that's what I read the first time, community relations and teen and young adult advisory board. I just think it more
Okay.
convoluted, but you could do that.
Whichever way we need to do, you're the attorney. I just want to make sure that it's inclusive, so folks know it includes both the teens, the young adult, and everyone. So it's not, so I'm good with them.
Okay, so the name that we're going with is the name that was suggested by the attorney. All right,
I'm sorry, Mr. Mayor, which one?
right.
I think it would be cleaner if it's teen, comma, young adult and community relations
Okay,
advisory board,
so
so that
just-
it's the community relations is by itself and it's clear that that's.
I'm gonna ask you to read in the record once we
Sure.
do it. Can I get a, so the motion was made. Can I get a second on the motion?
Move it.
All right, so the motion, Madam Clerk, is to change the name to say, Madam Attorney?
Teen, comma, young adult and community relations advisory board.
Perfect. All right, so we're voting on the motion, on that name. Madam, Clerk?
Roll call.
Yes, ma'am.
Vice Mayor Kelly,
Yes.
Commissioner Santiago,
Yes.
Commissioner Baz,
Yes.
Commissioner Irvin,
Yes.
Mayor Taylor.
Yes.
Motion on the amendment passes 5-0.
All right, and what I was going to make a motion was to remove the language that says to be appointed by Miami-Dade school personnel to include a school board member, teacher, or principal. This board is not exclusive to Miami-Dade County Public School. It's for the city of Opa-locka. So I don't think we should include them on our boards like that to make recommendations. If a child wants to get on the board, no matter if they attend the Miami-Dade County Public School or attend a charter school, if they live in Opa-locka, they should have a right to be on this board.
Agreed.
So that's the language I just want to delete out of
Agreed.
here. And it's stated in the title as well. It's section 2-480, membership terms. So that's my motion to remove all that language.
I second your motion.
The motion was made by Mayor Taylor, seconded by Commissioner Dr. Bass. Madam Clerk, you got the motion or you need me to read it again?
No, it's captured in the minutes.
Got it. All right. We can go ahead and call the question on that motion. Madam Clerk,
Yes.
go ahead. Call the question.
Roll call on the amendment. Commissioner Santiago,
Yes.
Commissioner Baz.
Yes.
Commissioner Irvin.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Kelly,
Yes.
Mayor Taylor.
Yes.
Motion on the amendment passes 5-0.
All right, this is first reading, so if no one have any other questions, we can go ahead and call the question on the actual item.
Mr. Mayor.
I'm sorry, 1 second before you do that. Go
So
ahead.
we removed the referrals for Dade County. So how are we gonna select?
The way we normally do, the same process. They bring it to us and we vote as a
Okay.
body.
All right, thank you.
Oh, wait, you know what? This is not my item. Is that?
It's perfectly fine with me. We just want to make sure that the boards get moving. We want to see the boards meeting.
It would
So
be
it's
the same-
perfectly fine
The
with
same
me.
process that we have in the city now.
Yeah.
They would apply, bring it to the
Apply,
commission,
yeah.
and then okay.
Mhm.
Yes, ma'am. All right, Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Baz,
Yes.
Commissioner Irvin,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Kelly,
Yes.
Commissioner Santiago.
Yes.
Mayor Taylor.
Yes.
Motion passes 5-0, first reading.
All right, and that is our last item. So, Madam Manager, we can go ahead to your report.
I did submit a written report to the city commission. I just want to say that we are doing great things in the city of Opa-locka. I do want to start by informing you all that the Shabandi Park,
The only thing I'm gonna ask,
I'm gonna go real fast.
for the brevity of
I'm
time, because I
gonna
want us
fast.
to, oh,
I know,
okay,
I know, but I just have to say,
okay.
I'll skip that one. Regarding the stop signs on Jan Avenue and Ahmad Street, immediately following the last commission meeting, staff contacted Miami-Dade Traffic Division on October 9th and provided them with additional data, which included crash reports and other necessary information. After that, Miami-Dade County did respond that they agree with the city and that they will install those signs. And as you heard earlier, those signs were installed today. So I do want to let you all know that staff heard the concerns of the residents, the concerns of the elected officials, and we did not stop. We continued until it was done. And as a result, those signs are in place. And I'll leave everything else for the commission if you have any concerns.
Okay, so we all have the report in front of us. Do we have any questions to the manager on anything?
Yes.
Commissioner Santiago?
Thank you. Again, congratulations, Madam Manager, for the great job that you do in the city. I think that I'm one of the first persons to see the sign, and I get so excited that I recording and I sending, to a lot of people, that is something that we get it because we get all together and let them know then that this is Opa-locka and that we really need to have safe roads in our city. Beautiful, beautiful work. Also, I saw the sweeper and the street. That's something good to see. Okay, then thank you that we're gonna have a better city, beautified. All these roads. Don't forget that we need some signs in different area to let us know the people that the sweeper is gonna pass by. Okay, by that date and that day, the schedule.
We
It's
will.
very important. Okay.
We will. It's
Well, yeah,
definitely
we're gonna talk that some one of these days. But that's a very important that people know that they have to take out the cars out of the street. If not, they're gonna be siding or the car is gonna be taken away. Yeah, I need all this road nice and clean. Thank you for the great job that you do, and I finished. Thank you.
Any other questions to the manager? All right, Madam Manager, I do want to echo Commissioner Santiago. You know that was a heavy lift with them signs. I think we harassed them that whole 2 weeks. So kudos to you and your staff. I do want to say to the commission and to you as well that they are doing individual interviews for the efficiency audit. So I urge every member of the commission to make that appointment to talk to our auditors because this is the first step for us getting out of financial oversight. It is crucial and it's needed and it has to happen. So I encourage you all and ask you all to schedule these meetings with our auditors so that we can move this forward. And like Commissioner Santiago said, I did see the sweeper. That thing it's massive and it's nice. I saw when y'all had it parked on the side of trying to show off on the side of the building. So kudos to you, Madam Manager, for that. Moving right along to our official board reports. I don't see any board chairs here at the moment. We can go to item 19, which is our commission reports. We'll start from left to right. Dr. Bash, you can go first.
Well, actually, I don't ever have reports because my colleagues, you guys do a very, very good job at it. But what I want to say is that on Sunday, we were pulled over by Opa-locka PD. And I was sitting in the back. My husband was driving. My grandson, I'm going to go fast because I know we got to go. He was hanging out of the truck, taking pictures of historic City Hall for his social media. And I didn't like it, but when you're with your husband, you're kind of like, okay, you telling him he could do it. So I left it. So we got pulled over and I kind of hit myself because I didn't want the officer to know it was me. I wanted to see how they were going to do their jobs. And let me tell you, they did their jobs and they did it well. When they found out that it was me, it was when I was like, hey, hi. And it was like, oh, Commissioner Bass. But just to let you know, they did their jobs. And I just want you to know that I was pleased to see that our officers were doing the job and the way they did it. They were professional, came to the car, good afternoon. Do you know why we stopped you? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, I don't want to see me because I wanted to see what was going to happen. But they did an awesome job. I just wanted you to know that.
Good job, Chief, the Madam Manager. Commissioner Santiago?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Reverend Mayor Taylor.
Commissioner Santiago.
Um, well, the only thing that I want to say is that we have a very great event on Saturday. Conga Loca. Conga Loca in the great city of Opa-locka. I think we have a great time, but I'm gonna let you that part to you because I know you enjoying it like me. Okay, and we work very hard to make that thing possible, but we creating it and it's there and it's gonna be every year celebrating bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Oh, and that's the thing that I had to say about Conga Loca. I'll leave you the rest for that. I want to remind everybody that tomorrow we're gonna have a very special event in the great city of Opa-locka, and that's a memory for Cali that he do a great job, a great work here in the great city of Opa-locka. Vice Mayor Timothy Holmes. Timothy Holmes. It's gonna be the reminding ceremony to open that sign that we, made it to dedicating to him. It's gonna be tomorrow here in front of 780 Fisherman, our government building at 6 p.m. And I'd like to say that it's good time to remember and to honor it whoever deserve for the service that they do to our community here in the great city of Opa-locka. Everybody's inviting because the city of Opa-locka mayors and commissioners that we are involved, and we want to do something good for the people that they deserve here in the great city of Opa-locka. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Everybody's invited for tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you, Commissioner. Vice Mayor?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. As it's under my report, and I'm going to mention every meeting, fiscal responsibility and accountability as we work towards getting out of financial emergency. In addition to the audit that you mentioned, which I've already scheduled my meeting, but it also goes to making sure we have money, but we don't necessarily spend money, that we're a lot frugal and very disciplined in our spending. So then we come out of financial emergency, we will be better suited to handle it. So you're going to see it every meeting under my report, just as a reminder to all of us here in the city. The second thing under my report, the Miami-Dade MOU, and I spoke to the manager about it briefly. For many of you that have been here, and even those who may not be aware, all of the MOUs we have with the county dealing with solid waste, code enforcement, and a myriad of other things. But I want to try to see at best how we can get from under those MOUs. And I'm just going to give you one example, and that's with the code compliance, residential enforcement, which, of course, when we went into that MOU, because we didn't have anyone to pick up our trash and garbage, we had to forfeit our transfer station, give up the residential code piece. But as all of us know, we still get the headaches. So I want to see, and Madam Manager, I don't know if you have a completed update by the next meeting. Hopefully you will, where we are and which ones you would recommend that we tackle first. I have my thoughts, and I'm quite sure my colleagues may have theirs, but I want to begin to address that so that we can get from under those things as well and take more control of things that we've had to give up over the years. So our residents don't have to go all the way to the county to dump and some of the other things that we get the headaches on and complaints about trash piles out there when really we're following what we're supposed to do in terms of 311, et cetera. And people still want to blame us even though it's not us. So I want to hopefully get that to the commission by the next meeting, either under report or presentation, however you want to do it, and your recommendations going forward with some kind of timelines, how to get from under some of those MOUs that we're currently under. Let me segue into that because as part of my ride-alongs I call them ride-alongs because some of them are out in the field, some are in the offices with the departments. I started with building and license. And of course, I just completed the one with code enforcement on yesterday. I want to acknowledge and thank the manager, of course, for allowing it, and Ms. Wilcox and Mr. Akins, and really the entire staff. It was informative, educational, and really visionary. So I want to take some of the things and, of course, do what we can to improve not only our services, but how we can improve things for our city overall. The next ride along will be in the Community Development Department. And so I'm excited about that. Of course, I know Commissioner Irvin is going to mention it, but I always like to just get that plug for monthly bingo that is hosted. It's one of our signature community engagements. So I always enjoy that. Shout out to her and the mayor. They kind of take the lead. I just call the numbers. But I always like that. I just need to know when menu change. I need to get my plug in for the menu. Um, no, I'm not enjoying. No. So I want to do that also, and I know the mayor will allude to it. Supported the mayor's business luncheon on yesterday, and of course, as mentioned, the Conga hosted by the mayor, Commissioner Santiago, and very engaging with the community out. We also looking forward, and Commissioner Bassett mentioned it, to our upcoming mock commission meeting with Dr. Ingram, Robert Ingram Elementary on tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. That's co-hosted by Dr. Bass. If any of my colleagues, I know your schedules are busy, but if you want to pop in and say a word, if your schedule permits it, please come by, as well as the manager, appointed officials. It's all part of Florida City Government Week. And so that's what it's aimed to teach our young people, engage them in civic engagement. So if you're not busy, stop by. It's only going to last probably about an hour. They got their own mayor, commission. They even got their own agenda with their names on it. So that's will be exciting for them. And the attorney, all the point officials, y'all, y'all welcome too. Also, as a part of Florida City Government Week, we hosted light refreshments for our employees this morning. Thank Commissioner Bass for coming by. I know it was early in the morning and schedules were busy. Just a note to say thank you to the employees for the hard work that they do. It wasn't a lot, but again, it's something suggested by the Florida City Government Week initiative. And so we just did that this morning, and hopefully, as well as the paycheck, they know that we do appreciate the hard work that our employees do put in every day and on a daily basis. I finally want to conclude. We look forward to our Feeding South Florida distribution this coming Friday. We're going to have various resources there that can help and assist in our community. So hopefully residents take advantage of that as well and come by. We know we're in some challenging times, but we're doing our best to help the community. So having said that, Mr. Mayor, that concludes my report. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Commissioner Irvin?
Thank you. I want to first start off by saying, The Wiz. I had the Wiz musical. It was an awesome experience for our little ones. Even some of our chaperones had never been to such an event. We have to take some kind of way. We're going to have to expose our kids to more of this, because I have to admit that while we were there, there were so many people that didn't look like us were so excited just to see our kids there, to the point that they made comments like, "Oh my God, it was so nice to see the young kids come here," and the kids really, really enjoyed it. To my surprise, they were very well behaved. They enjoyed it. It was never a dull moment. So thank you for everybody, the sponsors, the city, everybody that made this possible. Also, if I can do a save the date, November 15th, we're doing Grown Folks Night Out at Ingram Park. It's our R&B edition. Please come out and support that, but save that for November 15th. And I'm on social media a lot, and all I've been hearing about is SNAP benefits, SNAP benefits, SNAP benefits, and the fact that they may not get them. And I've even put up on social media that the city, this Friday, we're giving out food at Siegel. Come. I mean, it's not going to be with your SNAP stuff can buy you, but nevertheless, it's food. And if you can't make that this Friday, on Wednesday, November 5th, we're gonna do again at Shabundi, we're giving out food. So we'll do our part. You do your part by coming and getting the goods that we have to offer you. Um, this Saturday is Opa-locka Hurricanes homecoming festivities. And I would like to ask you guys, come out, support the kids. We're going to be at Shabundi from 10 to 6 on Saturday. Also, we're having a homecoming parade that starts at 9. And our route is up 27th Avenue to Shahrazad. And it brings us over into the park. And we do have a high school band that's joining us for the second time, I think, since we've been doing this. Miami Carroll City Senior High School is going to be joining us. I believe Robert Ingram, Opa-locka Elementary, will have some kids in the parade as well. Okay, they're going to be there. And also Nathan B. Young also is going to be in the parade. So we tried to get as many people as we could to come out. I'm asking you guys come out. We don't have a car for y'all. Y'all can walk or drive your own cars, but y'all definitely can come and be a part of the parade as well. Also, Halloween is right at our back door. Come out and celebrate. We have an amazing Halloween program that the city of Opa-locka sponsors. And we have an even better haunted house. I dare you go in, but it's really, really nice. And another thing too, it's been my pleasure as I walk every morning to watch them redo the basketball court at Shabundi. Not how I ever would thought that it would be. The process that they do is amazing, not what I thought it to be. And it's really looking good over there. So I can't wait for us to cut the ribbon on that, but our park is really looking amazing. And just recently, a visitor was at the park and they mentioned to one of our other parents or helpers that the park was just beautiful. And thank you, Madam Manager, for all of that. And Director Ray, thank you. And that's it. We still have time to make our next event.
I have a question. I have a question for my colleague.
Sure.
Okay, that parade is gonna be this Saturday
This Saturday.
from 27 Sarasota to Shabandi.
Yes, we're gonna leave it from 151st Street up 27th Avenue and then over to yes.
Oh, okay, Sarasota is Barack Obama Boulevard. Oh,
No,
that's the
it's
entrance
Perkins.
for the dollar store.
Family Dollar.
Okay,
We
good,
took
good.
it at
Yeah,
Family
that's what I
Dollar.
want to be sure. Okay, for something. To the manager and to my police chief. Okay, I love to see that road clean for that day, clean and out of problem for the safety of that parade for our childrens. Please, I don't want to see anything there wrong, clean and safe. Thank you.
All right, and I'll close out real quick with my report. I just want to say, last week I was able to take, and y'all know I call them my explorers, to House of Horror. It was a thank you, Chief, for allowing them to accompany me, Madam Manager. The explorers, thank you. As we went to House of Horror. Also, we want to say thank you to all of my colleagues that you all supported me on yesterday for the Mayor's Quarterly Business Luncheon. And at that, we partnered with, I've been trying to do this since I got elected as mayor, bringing our business community together. We launched our Opa-locka Chamber of Commerce. Our vice president is here on today. So thank you to everyone who showed up on yesterday. And thank you for everybody. And even Bass, who took all of the food to Opa-locka Elementary. But it's okay. Thank you. So thank you for everybody that came. Conga-Loka was this past weekend, and it's getting bigger and better. It was a great event. Commissioner Santiago changed his clothes 3 times. 3 times. Yeah, he outdid you. He changed his clothes 3 times. But hey.
But that clothes is not budgeted to the city budget itself.
We also want to announce that on the 24th, Madam Manager is having an event. Well, the city of Opa-locka is having an event, the Cancer Awareness Fair at Bundy Village. It's from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. So we're gonna have presentations, Q&As, and then yeah, the inflatable, that thing. Yeah. So it's just come out. It's a learning experience. Learn about your health. You know, we're launching our Opa-locka Healthy Initiative. So we just want to make sure that you all know what's going on. Last but not least, next week, Wednesday, my office is hosting City Hall on Wheels, and it's the Miami-Dade County edition. So Miami-Dade County is coming to the city of Opa-locka, bringing all of the resources from our various departments. So we're gonna have our Miami-Dade tax collector will be on site, doing issuance of driver's license, reinstatements, vehicle registration, renewal, replacement. So if you know anybody that needs those services, please spread the word. Also, they'll be doing disabled parking permits on site. So if you know anybody that needs to renew that, they'll be on site. Our Miami-Dade court and clerk of court and comptroller will be on site to collect any fees for misdemeanor, felony, or traffic related issues. Also, divorces, marriages, anything like that. They will be. Hey, it's a need. They will be on site. And also, last but not least, the Miami-Dade property appraiser. Many Opa-locka residents have asked about the homestead exemption applications, how to apply or even renew. So if you have questions or need to fill out that application, they will also be on site. And this is next week, Wednesday, and it's going to be taking place at Historical City Hall. That's October 29th, and they'll be here from 9 to 4. So they'll be here all day. We have a limited spots on the driver's license stuff. So you can go ahead and scan the QR code or call Miss M, my office, and then we can get you in. But everything else is open for walk-ins. And I do think, Miss M, are we accepting walk-ins for? I got it. Never mind. Everything else is walk-in. So if you need it, call the office and we'll happily accommodate you. Last but not least, the reason why we're rushing this meeting, as you all can see, Miami-Dade County, to the residents that are here, is having a pop-up meetings as it relates to the Transit Development Plan, the TDP. And it's happening right here at Bundy Village, and they will be discussing the North Corridor, which directly affects the city of Opa-locka. So it talks about the development that is coming down 27th Avenue, going into Miami Gardens. So we want our residents to be in the know and to know what's going on. So we ask that those that are listening online, if you can, get dressed and meet us at Bundy Village. The meeting is taking place right now. And those of you in the audience, meet us at Bundy Village. That meeting is taking place right now. And I see I'm getting looked from this side. Y'all need something, y'all? We good? All right.
Mr. Mayor, really quickly, I needed to thank the manager. I, for the first time in a long time, actually had my mammogram done. And I want to say thank you. It was right across the street from my house. Wasn't no excuses. It was a very nice event, and I've already got my results and all that stuff. Yes. And thank you so much. And to the residents, you all have to take advantage of some of this stuff that we provide for y'all. You know, it's for you all. We benefit because we go, but you have to come out. Thank you again so much to you and your staff for everything. Thank you.
Okay. And I do see that we have one board application here, two board applications here. So I guess my question is, Madam Clerk, because I'm looking at the address. It's our charter review board, that's what they're requesting, but this address is a Miami Gardens address.
So Mr. Mayor, if I may, the Charter Review Board, it's my understanding that the at-large members that are non-voting members do not have to reside in the city of Opa-locka.
Though they don't have to reside, I would rather keep it with Opa-locka residents. These are our laws. So I mean, but I get it. That's just my opinion.
So So I did reach out to this individual because originally, Miss Allen thought she was within our boundaries. I explained to her that she was not, but she still, said she would be interested in serving in the city of Opa-locka on a board that, does not require the resident requirement.
Yeah, well.
So
no-
this is the board that her original selection was the teen and young adult board. But because, they're not meeting right now, and as a matter of fact, we just did the ordinance to repeal it on first reading. She was informed of the age requirements for that board previously, and then she chose, the Charter Review Board as an at-large member, which is, doesn't necessarily have to be a resident of Opa-locka.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't support that, but I'm only one person, so my colleagues, if you would like to appoint her, you all can, but I can't support that. Not on our Charter Review Board.
I'm with you, Mr. Mayor. We need people that they really need in our neighborhood, resident of the great city of Opa-locka, not for another neighbor. I know that neighbor. Many people calling it's part of Opa-locka. It's not part of Opa-locka. They only have the zip code and Nate, but they not part of Opa-locka.
All right, if all hearts and minds are clear, we can adjourn this meeting. Can I get a motion to adjourn?
Move it.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Santiago, second by Vice Mayor Kelly. This meeting is adjourned. See you all at Shabundy Village.